Alright, let's go and watch this now. And this is by CEDA, Civil Emergency Defense Agency, which is for our Left 4 Dead thing. You know, CEDA from Left 4 Dead 2. Or 1, whatever. Watch it in playlist order. Okay. Those captions recommended. Subtitles, closed captions unavailable. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Probably once it gets to the other videos. How many views is this? 22K.
We are dedicated to keep everybody's loved ones safe and sound all across the world.
The spread of green flu throughout the northeast of USA, contact with the infected individuals has become a serious danger. We, the Civil Emergency Defense Agency, have distributed this tutorial in a care package to help protect you and your loved ones with the use of safe rooms. This video will help assist you on constructing one. Do not forget to watch other media provided to you in the care package, such as green flu, as it shares useful knowledge about the green flu infection that can be very beneficial. Now, with the introduction out of the way, let's get started. Is this on? Yes, it is. Let me just get done with this real quick. There we go. Okay. And that's done. Line about having subtitles. I don't know. Critical components should be included within the CEDA care package. Ah, yes, we're using the Unity cube. Door manual toolbox, 2 safe room door parts, portable radio and batteries, green flu pamphlet, non-perishable food and water, flashlights, and first aid kits. So basically, the stuff that you find in safe rooms. Depending on where the safe room is located, bedding furniture may or not be the commodity. We are not responsible for providing pillows and sheets. Wherever your safe room is located, you're responsible for bringing luxury items. Oh, so I don't get a Game Boy in there? Once you're situated and ready to construct your... Okay, that was sudden. It's staring, it's staring, it's staring, staring, staring. Is that an artifact in there? So are we just gonna ignore that? You can gather safe now that you have all the parts situation. Yes, I am staring. No, I'm not decent. Wait, no, let me do this word.
No, I'm not decent. Stop looking at me.
Very own safe room. Make sure a safe door put aside. Help assemble the door parts. In selecting an ideal spot for your safe room, make sure it follows safe checklist for not only your safety, but for safety of other individuals. I feel like this is like these little icons are taken straight from Unity. Like the Unity icons. I might just be crazy. Check room that does not follow safety check room. Consider at risk of failure. A failed safe room is when a safe room fails to protect individuals inside, letting undesirable entities within or putting individuals inside in danger. Yeah, we don't want a tank to bust through the safe room door. As long as your safe room follows the safety checklist, the risk of your safe room failing lowers to almost 0%. Keep in mind that even when following the checklist step by step, it does not guarantee you 100% safety. Well, yeah, if you forget to lock it, then it's not really 100% safety. Why is the safety checklist getting more and more grim? One number? You mean number one? Shelter in an affordable, defensible area, preferably underground. Windowless is recommended. If there are any openings, seal it up to minimize contact with the outside world. Yeah, we don't want any hunters leaping out from the windows. See checklist number 2. Make sure that your safe room doors are assembled correctly. If it is, install them onto the door hinges of your shelter after removal of the previous door. Installing, make sure that they are securely fastened. This is the most vital part of keeping your safe room secured. Number 3. Make a valid effort that nothing is staring at. Hold on, what? From the shadows? If there is, it's already too late. Like a smoker? What would be more... What? Let's go over what to look out for in a compromised safe room. This safe room that will fail. Can you spot out the reasons why? Wait, what? What was that up top there? I saw something up top here. What the heck? Oh, I think it's a fan. It might have been a fan. Okay, yeah, there are safe rooms. Or there's weapons, health kit. Wait, it's legal to harm any individual affected or not? I don't know about that. Have you played Left 4 Dead 2? They're still... Well, yeah, they're still human. That's what zombies are. Or... Not... These aren't zombies, they're infected. Or mutated infected. You know, you get the deal. Depleted water. Okay. Rats are making a sound, nothing else. Is there any food? Been staring in front of your face? And you still can't see it? What? Where? What? What do you mean staring? There's a stare in the room. It is staring. Hey guys, are you the starers? You're staring at me, aren't you? I mean, it's kind of obvious because you're, starers. Are we sure that there's no... Okay. Pre and post mutation. I think I confirmed that already. Oh, big whoop. I can do that too. Oh, took my jacket off. I can do that too, see? I'm a starer too. Current's a starer as well. Ooh, we got wide eyes. Ooh. I mean, to be fair, to be fair, I think a ghost that can actually touch you is a lot more fearful.
The stare is a highly rare mutation that exists among people infected with green flu, with the first encounter being at the Savannah, Georgia Liberty Mall Evac Center. It ranks a 10 out of 10 on the special infected civil scale. It is easy to identify due to usually having one half of its face and body distorted, and having a noticeable beaming eye from the less distorted half of its face. The origin of the starer's physical appearance is unknown at this time. This infected stalks non-infected from the shadows effectively, and even if the victim spots the starer, it may not even...
Wait. Disinfected stalks non-infected from shadows effectively. Infected, effectively. Okay. Yeah, you like to use that word a lot, huh?
But the starer is hidden in the shadow well enough, in which they usually are. The only thing visible will be their gleaming eye. When a starer is stalking an individual, they are not always necessarily hostile and may even move on their own accord. However, if the starer is hostile, survivability is low with an 81% mortality rate for hostile encounters. They are fast, strong, and persistent, no matter the age of the infected. They will almost stop at nothing to hunt down their prey, mutilating them piece by piece. With stalking behaviors, their intricate social structures and consumption of prey, higher thought is speculated to be at play. This profile does not include the bats, other things.
Alright. Interesting. Oh, that's it.
We are dedicated to keep everybody's love.
The Vaha? Or the Yaha? Oh, Vaha Hotel. In Savannah. Wait, is this the one where the Left 4 Dead 2 survivors were at? If everyone's evacuating who's watching the news, the people who's not evacuating.
Loved
everyone safe and sound, all across the world.
Sunday evening. Partly cloudy. High of 61, low of 47? That's a good night. Good night. That's a good sweater weather. Why are we looking into the... Does the weather have to do with anything? Or is this just filler? Wait, what's this say? Whoops. Oh, this is safe room. I am completely... Liberty now has announced that Jimmy Gibbs Jr. will be holding a meet and greet at their location. Okay, so it is the thing. Okay, so it is the same place. I'm not up to my whole Left 4 Dead lore. A newly identified pathogen has been located in the northeastern city of Fairfield, Pennsylvania. Experts seem to not be concerned about the pathogen, but are to remain with caution. Wow, just like that one game, the one you can make or you can be a virus and get points into and infect people with the really bizarre, like, different types of diseases.
Do you need a place to stay to see the wonderful city of Savannah? If you do, come book a place at the Vanna. With state-of-the-art clean and comfortable bedrooms and baths, highly dedicated staff, and room service working throughout the day and night, an award-winning breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Famous for the very Jimmy Gibbs choosing to stay with us on several occasions. The Vanna. Need a place to stay at Savannah?
That's Jimmy Gibbs?
Just head to the
Wait, what? Or is that one of the stairs? Because I don't think that's Jimmy Gibbs. I think Jimmy Gibbs is a lot younger than this.
Several occasions. The Vanna. Need a place to stay at Savannah? Just head to the Vanna.
8 out of 10 Americans unknown.
Wow, who actually modded this? It's pretty good without the fire. Ordered from the camera found from the rubble. Why is there a countdown? Why do analog horrors keep doing this? Is there gonna be a jump scare?
Due to the spread of green flu to Savannah,
I was sort of right.
With cooperation with the beautiful team of the Vanna Luxury Hotel, we have established a CEDA center with an evacuation zone for the public. We can guarantee supplies, safety, shelter, and evacuations for anybody that wishes. We will be handing VHS tapes with our CEDA care packages, which in themselves will come with hefty amount of supplies, which will teach you about how to construct your own safe room, about the individuals infected with green flu, immunity to the pathogen, and many more helpful tapes for the people who wish to stay in Savannah. When you arrive, if this evacuation center is too crowded for your liking, there is another evacuation center at Liberty Mall. To do circumstances rapidly escalating in these uncertain times, don't hold off on visiting the centers. If things escalate, we don't know how long these centers will take any more people. If you are infected, or if you think you are, we advise you to distance yourselves from others. Make your way to one of the centers, and announce your possible infection. We will take the proper amount of precautions to take you in, and attempt to treat you. These are really uncertain times, but with your help and cooperation, a bright light is surely at the end of this.
I don't think it happened. Previous segment on Burden. For 19th. Due to poor preparation and management. Oh joy. We could have if it wasn't for the fact they weren't prepared. Is it gonna be from gameplay footage? Wait, what? Read, taking infected to think of the rabbits? Oh. Yeah, that might have been the case. Wait, was that reticule? No, that was just lights. That's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at too. Well, not getting to. It's what I'm thinking it would be. Or it makes sense. (2015), so it was like a few years later. I've been cleared, man, after weeks of countless hours of work. It's still, however, incredibly eerie once you get to the downtown area. Abandoned buildings, trash up street, decomposing bodies, and nature taking over everything. Well, yeah, of course nature is taking over everything. Even though we are confident that most of the infected have been cleared, can't get the feeling that something is watching us. Why did I just get a YouTube link? Why not? Oh. Copy video URL. Got it? Let me try it on this one real quick. No, it's not. That's not it. What the frick? Hold on, let me. Is it shown as you? The frick? Wait, what? YouTube / BOGO 9BL 9BI. This site cannot be reached. Did I put it in right? Yeah, I put everything right. Or do I have to go H? Oh, I think that's what it is. HTTPS. This video isn't available anymore. Yep. All right. That was a bit of a waste of time. So it might have been just the next video.
We are dedicated to keep everybody's loved ones safe and sound, all across the world.
Videotape found on scene. It's weird how it's going to videotapes and not discs. Shouldn't be waiting for everybody else, David. Practically cleared all of the savannah, barely ran into any infected besides a few commons this time around. Like a little live a little Xavier, no one's been in the US and has freaking over 5 years. It's only natural to go and want to explore. If we get caught off our patrol, let me deal with that. Oh, look at those mouse movements. And we'll clear it. Has the mall been clear? How's it going? Hey, wasn't this one of the 2 evac centers here at Savannah? Abulary Mall, along with the Vana Hotel, not far. No far away. I saw a typo. So you can keep these doors open longer than a few days. Oh, there's an ad. BRB. And we are back. Alright, let's get to it then. What did it say? There goes the entrance. Sure, we should be doing this, David. Let's say. Fine. We even went into the downtown and barely found anything worthy of danger. Are we gonna be meeting a stair in here? As the virus evolves so much that look at that. That's great. You're already in this deep, right? This deep in. Might as well continue going, right? Why? Go back to patrol, not look around for anything. Victims continue to go deeper into the mall and then stumble upon infected attacked both of the soldiers viciously and relentlessly, eating, devouring David and Johnson's body, leaving almost nothing behind. Well, they were probably hungry. I'm seeing some patterns of some common and some special infected eating their victims, but nothing like this before. Like David and Xavier Thompson did survive the initial attack. But due to this abnormal region being completely destroyed, he was left to bleed out on the floor. Oh, we don't get the shining eye. We get a realistic looking eye. Until we get a response of our best plan of action, we avoid going deeper into Liberty Mall. Yeah, don't spelunk. No spelunking allowed.
We are dedicated to keep everybody's loved ones safe and sound, all across the world.
Rainy. This provided the Civil Emergency Defense Agency to train upcoming staff. Can't let them know.
Hello.
Hi.
We welcome and congratulate you on passing the CEDA faculty requirements and now beginning CEDA agent training. However,
Hooray!
due to the crisis the northeast of the US is facing by the hands of green flu, the training will have to be rushed in some places. Once the situation with green flu is stable, you shall receive the finer details of your training you will miss. Now,
How fast is the training? Is it like a week?
let's get started. There are many types of CEDA agents for different potential worldwide scenarios and disasters. You, however, will be a part of the Viral and Health Task Force. Your job is to go to affected areas that we have labeled as a viral or biological risk or danger to civilians living there, and to bring aid and support to said area. Your job and the reason why we are rushing your training is to go to Fairfield, Pennsylvania in the USA. Green flu has mutated. This mutation has turned green flu into a harmless cold, to a horrifying pathogen, never seen in modern human history. We have quarantined an office building that seems to have had the first case of this new version of green flu. This infected individual with the green flu brutally and violently began attacking their co-workers, even killing some due to the injuries they had sustained.
Have a good night, Vault Hunter.
It is thought that due to green flu's extreme infectiousness even before this mutation, everybody in the building is infected with this new strain. We have quarantined the infected person family and are doing contact tracing to avoid the potential
Wait, what did that say?
contact tracing to avoid the potential.
Oh, it's just CEDA stuff. Spread? Spread what? Spread peanut butter?
With the spread of green flu going rampant in Fairfield, and public awareness starting to catch on that something is wrong, we have decided to air an emergency broadcast, and make this new version of green flu public knowledge to the world. We have also decided to start opening CEDA centers around the city, to start handing out information, supplies, and shelter.
So basically, the green flu was a sleeper virus. And then it started evolving and then got everybody infected. That sucks.
Largest CEDA center in the city that we are about to start operations in is in the wonderful No Mercy Hospital. This CEDA center will be the only one in the city as of right now to have an evacuation zone. It will be your job, as a part of the Viral and Health Task Force, to assist with evacuation protocols. Speaking of protocols, let's go over them now, shall we?
I don't think this is the evacuation code. I think everything's messed up. I think he put in the wrong tape. What? That was fast. It's too fast for us to do anything. What, the starer? They were turned into monsters. We had to convince them they will be okay. We lost friends and co-workers when the centers got overrun. Left for Dead. Hey! But they were left for dead and either died or got infected. Left for Dead. Roll credits. Had no idea what we were doing then. And sure as hell we don't. I was reading this. Sure as hell what the getting our hands into going back in that wasteland. Epidemic. Oh, that's what I was looking at. Interesting. They tried and failed. They made the lights fall from the sky. It was so wonderful, so majestic, so warm. Felt the skin peel off my body. Was that a nuke? Nothing left to hide away my insides? As my skin was being vaporized. The lights failed them. Spread will continue. Ah, more door stuff. The iconic camera reminds me of one of those older games like Need for Speed Most Wanted, I think. Whatever. That's a potential safe room. I mean, sort of, but it's... Oh, it has fences, but still. The rest of the building has nothing similar to this. I mean, that was just the start of the game, though. No safe room doors attached to the flight of the stairs. Wait, what? No safe room door attached to the flight of stairs that led to the roof. I have no idea what the purpose of the roof was, if it not safe room in progress. We do have a theory that whoever was constructing this area either had a change in mind or was prevented from continuing constructing this area further. Making a safe room outside was unadvised anyways. GFO 9 has a chance to spread via air. Failed safe room. Are we gonna look at the same? Nope, never mind. Thought we're going to look at the, like the last POI, this room is fully constructed safe room, and yet it failed. As I understood, the safe room seemed to have been placed here relatively recent. However, this in front of the failed room seems to be pretty recent as well. Smile.jpg? Yeah, I remember that. Though we already did creepypastas earlier on, Nymph. Yeah, look out for those things on other ones. Just wait, what? Just in case. Yeah, right now we're doing Left 4 Dead and log horrors.
I got stuck in here. I need help. I'm trapped.
I don't like how they did that. I mean, I in a good way, It makes it really uneasy. Jump scare? Oh, the way. That was great. Didn't know they had a Left 4 Dead. Yeah, they did. There's 2 seasons of it.
Warning, this footage is only authorized for viewing for CEDA faculty in the United States government. Please discard tape immediately. Warning, this footage is only authorized for viewing for CEDA faculty in the United States government. Please discard tape immediately.
Nah, I'm gonna keep watching. Not these. Wait, whoa. These witches are attracted to sugar. Like the sugar mill in Heavy Rain. And we were low on gas on our way here. Me and my buddies, Nick, Coach, and Rochelle, had to go through the sugar mill with the storm on the way. Is this Ellis? I know they had a ARG for Cloverfield. Did they? I didn't know about that one. Tell you what, would have thought Sobbing Party was going, cause Lord Jesus, I could have bumped right into them on every corner. Never seen that much witches in one place. The storm that came through later drew them away, though. I didn't know. I didn't know that. Could you tell me more? It was raining a couple of days before the storm. Blah. You can say a storm before the storm, as you can say. Heard the Havana was a good-ass hotel. Even the legendary Jimmy Gibbs even stayed there. If Jimmy is still there, then you know it must have been quality service. For him. Also delicious food served Jimmy Gibbs. I mean, it would have, think, as a food expert myself. Anyways, I heard that evacuations were going smooth at the hotel and mall because shit didn't hit the fan yet. Speaking of which, I didn't think any zombies were actually in Savannah yet. I didn't see any, at least, but I knew the flu was in the area. Most of us kind of ignore the warnings on TV. Why? Because they told us that the cities like Fairfield and Newburgh were rioting due to the flu. Didn't know zombies were the ones that who were responsible. Which reminds me, can you put? Yeah, I can put it in speed, but I'm just gonna like pause it. But that reminds me when when it was very recent with the fires, when everyone had a uh the thing on their uh when their phone went off saying you have to evacuate now, there's a fire coming, and then 5 minutes later saying, oh, never mind, that was a mistake, and then it happened again, and then you tend to ignore that other message. And I would assume a lot of people uh got really pissed off because of the fact that the fire went, and yeah, that happened. Fire actually, not, I don't want to say it took, I obviously took lives, but what I'm saying is like somebody messed up with the broadcasting, because it happened first, and then 5 minutes later it didn't, and then probably an hour or two later it happened again saying you need to leave now, and people are tend to like, what the fuck, is this another mistake? And some people will go in, ask or call the police or something, hey, is this message actually real? And some would just ignore it, like this there it's a mistake again, and then they smell burning. Not them. They smell burning from like 2 blocks away. Okay, seizure warning. Jeez. What should happen on that day? It seemed like everything turned upside down. When I woke up, that's when it decided to tell us that the green flu can turn us into zombies. And straight from the Vana Center, praying that we were still evacuating, I navigated through all the chaos, but barely missed the Hellion lawn with a couple of other folk. Oh yeah, I know you can starve a fire. It's called starving out of its oxygen. That's how usually firefighters do things, especially when they don't want you to open windows. And be careful of opening doors, because the fire could rush in when it has oxygen. We travel long and far doing some crazy shit to get to where we are now. Anything else you need to know?
Authorization is given to the neutralization of anything that can cause possible danger or harm to fellow associates or evacuees. This includes any type of infected/non-infected individuals of all kinds, including carriers. Carriers are individuals who are infected with green flu, but do not show any signs of green flu, and if they do, they are the less severe effects, the effects that do not take their humanity. Even if the individual is not rabid like most green flu infected, they still have the capacity to spread green flu as easily as a normal infected would, posing a safety threat to everybody around them. If there is a carrier that has been identified throughout the evacuation, and the carrier center is already full, take them to the designated quarantine area.
These ain't zombies. Somebody's been shooting people. Somebody? Christ, Coach, you know who did that.
Up by Rescue 7 after traveling along said bridge, they were run into, is that the right word, run into the offshore aircraft carriers for questioning and tests. Reminds me of I Am Legend starring Will Smith. Yeah. I mean, wasn't he, I mean, yeah, it was all of it, it was airborne. But the differences between that and Left 4 Dead is Left 4 Dead, the cure was 9 possible because it kept mutating, where with the I Am Legend it was possible. It's a good job. A good solid Christian man, leader of the group, seems to have done a good job doing his job. He is a coach after all, enjoys a burger tank, and has fondness for Jimmy Gibbs. Oh, just like Alice. refused to answer any questions, only responds with the word bitch. Kept on reiterating that we were simply going to kill them all, so there was no point in answering anything. And that's kind of fair. News reporter sent to Savannah to cover CEDA's evacuation is a pretty smart woman. Pretty smart woman. Has a good sense of humor. Big fan of the band Depeche Mode. The youngest of the group, good personality, was easily the most timid at the start of interrogation. Once he felt comfortable, every little thing turned into a half an hour story. If there was anything that the others would not tell us, he would easily give the ball away. And you get somebody, oh, they are risk to everything and everybody around them. Right before we can, CEDA offered to take the carriers off of our hands to an undisclosed location. Before we can. Given authorization to neutralize them after gaining all the info we can to extract them. Okay. They said that they didn't need to be shot in the controlled environments, and also commenting about how they have the capacity to treat. Wait, they have commenting how the capacity to treat the carriers more humanely than we do. I mean, that really begs the question of in Left 4 Dead 2, near the end of the level. Or at the end of the, what is it called? The last level. Hey, Ivy Drawn. At the last level where the chopper was waiting for them to pick them up, and they're about to blow the bridge up, and they were sitting there waiting for them to come across, and I think they knew they were carriers. So why bother waiting for said carriers when, if they were on the bridge, then they would blow it up? It makes no sense. So I hopefully we get more answers. Or maybe they were there for information. I don't know. But we'll probably get more answers once we get through this series. Which is fine with us, as long as it's not on USA soil. We are responsible for everything that happens here now with the green flu. So is America the only place that's infected and everything else is like controlled? They at least won't be confirm that it won't be on any sort of continental body, so that there are no opportunities for green flu to spread anywhere else. Unless CEDA does something stupid, I wouldn't put it past them. Summary, is that it? Well, we're getting to season 2. Liberty Mall, 4/18/15, Savannah, Georgia. On 4/18/15, David Johnson and Xavier Thompson left to their patrol route to explore Liberty Mall. That was not clear yet. Their mutilated bodies were found in front of the ground floor of Klepper's store. Excuse me. A singular infected was responsible for their deaths. Half of its body was severely distorted. It had incredible strength and agility for its stature, which resembled an old woman. This dude well, whatever. He's like writing them down. Anyway, that infected tore those poor kids shreds. The footage from their body cams were hard to watch. Yeah, I've never encountered an infected like this before. The closest we have ever seen something like this is the Hunter. Special infect that used to be very common in the early days of the pandemic. It's now been 3 days and we have been directed to start clearing out the Liberty Mall. All other units in the New World have been notified about this infected, and to stay alert to look out for any other potential instance of it. Sergeant says that it most likely one-off mutation due to no other unit in the country mentioning encountering an infected like this. So an extremely rare case. Which, if it's a one-off, then you may need to be careful because it could have mutated again and create more of them. And if they're able to take down 2 heavily armed soldiers with machine guns, excuse me, assault rifles, full auto assault rifles, then you may need to hurry up and cleanse everything. So the situation proves that the New World is still as dangerous as ever, even with the lower infected population. There's a reason why the ones that are still here have been alive for so long. Sergeant said the reason David and Xavier died was because they went alone into the unknown. If they had at least more numbers with them, they probably would still be here. That whatever this infected was would have gone down with a little more extra gunfire. No infected is immune to bullets. They all go down eventually. Yo, Mock! Adrenaline shot here! They're getting ready to clear out the mall tomorrow. There seemed to be not much activity inside of it besides that monster and looking infected. We are confident that this isn't a new special infected class. There is no way there could be more of these things. Right? Well, again, you said it keeps mutating, so if it's mutating, then it like everyone's like, what is this? By the way, oh, this is Left 4 Dead Analog Horror. We're watching it. This is like what happened a few years after Left 4 Dead took place. Let me guess. Jump scare? Oh. Oh, it's this room. Oh. So I guess it was here this entire time. It was underneath, observing within the shadows. It was staring with a capital S. Gameplay footage again. They're stepping into their domain. Observing the intruders within the shadows. They were staring. What, this thing here? Oh wait, no, that's on my screen. And a little white dot on my screen. Dot? Oh yeah, it's on my screen. There are little dots on my white dots on my screen. Current unit comprising of 20 people to clear this out. Only 3 came out. Oh boy. Upon their colony. You know, at this point, you might as well just bomb the entire area. Put a 500-gram nuke or like bomb into there. It's not the same infected that attacked Johnson and Thomas. What? It showed the same behavior as and then same infected at the colony. So they're different types. Incredible speed. Oh my god, dude. You need to look at your spelling. Like, I know you're making videos on this, but you need to check your spelling. Incredibid. These infected are establishing colonies. And that's how we have only ran into what? This now? Seems like Sargent was right. All potential work that has been done in extermination is now in question. This no doubt new infected class or a class never reported before. Now there's only 59 total of us left at home. We're going to have to report this to headquarters. It's not. What is it? I'm not going to forget those bone-chilling stares and gleaming eyes. Alright, last one of the series.
We are dedicated to keep everybody's loved ones safe and sound, all across the world.
Now maybe we can get some more answers. Jeez, I hope. Who's talking? Immune care resources. Wait, what? I add table count of no timestamps. Guess they must have been rushed put just out in public. Discovered pathogen no different than a common cold, however, it has now mutated in severe illness, infecting countless people throughout the northeast US. Oh, it's northeast? I thought it was south. That was somewhere in Louisiana, right? This video is to help you learn and understand what a GFO9 is, how to identify infection, immunity to the pathogen. Keep in mind, we're still very early into this epidemic. Information in this tape may be outdated or subject to change as we learn more about what the pathogen is at a later date. We as CEDA have always made an effort to be 100% transparent with everybody across the globe. We are not withholding any information about the green flu, as you're aware. Still you. You are still you. I'll get that now. Any pathogens? No, don't eat the pathogens! Stop that! The first ever documented case of the green flu was at late August in Fairfield, Pennsylvania, before its severe mutation. Green flu pre-mutation was akin to a less deadly flu, although what initially thought was caught our concern was extremely effectivity in mutation rate. In early September, green flu mutated into an early form of what it is today. We attempted to contact trace to avoid the spread, but due to GFO9's extreme effectivity, all attempted turned out futile. The trace. Green flu has now been inflicting chaos all along the east coast of the USA, causing pain and suffering throughout the infected zone. Wait, what did that say? And suffering, tell me about it. We have no clue on what the green flu exactly is, and its directly observation of GFO9 extremely limited due to the nature of the pathogen. Theories have circulated claiming to be the new variant of the rabies or VCJD, mad cow disease, but none of these theories have concrete backing at this time. I can get multiple ways. Like what? Breathing on somebody, fluid exchange, that sort of thing. Bodily fluids. Thought so. Yeah, basically what the 28 days later virus is. And then air contact. For a brief but deadly amount of time? Wait. I thought it was always... Okay, so they said in the game that it sometimes is airborne and sometimes it's not. A brief fluid after incubation period. Facile stage, like what, the carriers? Aggressive stage. And wildly varying a few minutes, days, only. What did that say? Every time I read something, that pops up. Shut up. That's not me. Okay, so somebody is talking, or obviously they're viewing this. Go to Crypton victim, blah blah blah. No, I won't. I'm fine. I'm just feeling well from exhaustion. Doesn't help my neighbor gash me real good, though. Wait, what were those words there? Pursue him violent. Community will be wiped out. Semi green flu, a better way to describe it is world tolerance. So no effects. They're standing. Good carrier is a dead carrier. I'm infected. There is no point in denying anymore. I got that green flu right here. Nice one. I'm so thirsty. Yeah, I'm thirsty too, but it's just because I've been drinking a lot of caffeine. I think you're infected, my dude. Well, you're about to become one. I have to do this. You know, I was going to joke about doing that, but I remember, hey, this is a Twitch video, so I should probably Twitch stream, so I'd probably not reference this, but they reference it anyways. Oh well. I'm a little parched myself. Shoot, don't shoot. I get a choice. What happens if I don't shoot? we gonna get jump scared? I'm a coward. Wait, are you gonna be turning into a stair? Oh yeah, you are. Look at that. Claws. Wait, what happens if you go and shoot? Reassign? What? Yeah, really, dude. So what is this then? If the other one is claws, what is this? One of the major cities that was invited earlier into the green flu. Excuse me, sorry. Green flu outbreak. This was the first ever city that was bombed, potentially slowed down to the spread of the green flu. The city was blazed for weeks, being nicknamed the Burning City. Ash fell from the sky like snow, and the city irradiated orange from a distance. After all was said and done, it became a burning husk of a city it was once left to rot with the rest of the U.S. After resumed Operation Extermination, Newburgh was the city that was on our list to begin clearing now. After arrival, Newburgh is a city that we never encountered likes before. Experienced personnel are needed. Nicholas Murphy will be beneficial to this mission. He excels at this, not only reasoning with other carriers in the New World, but also terminating New World's special infected. Yeah, why don't they just use special or carriers to do stuff like this? Oh, hi Nick. This operation patrol routes have already been set up and used for weeks now. We'll be waiting. Okay. What about do not shoot and then claws? I am not going to be reading this, but Thane. Oh, never mind. Dangerous special infected causes that stalks its victims and violates them tore apart when Stairs are complicated, infected, able to communicate with their own class, and intricate strategies, social structure. What? That last part I can't read. There's a predetermined factor that maintains people, musters people into stairs. Oh, mutates people into stairs. It seems they're just occur by something. Why is the population so high? Stairs come in all shapes and sizes. A defining character of stairs is one half of their body being distorted one or another, and their ego or their eyes glowing in the dark. Passive stalking behavior, not making an effort to contain itself, preserve itself. Most stalkers acting passively or simply curious. Lethal engagement, discourage, as well as close something. Neutral stalking behaviors, making an effort to something by something. Careful or consider, heavily discourage, prepare for possible lethal engagement. Making an active, effective, conceal it, sure. Okay. So the more they hide, the more they're going to attack. Special variant of the stair found one of the, well, hive, mall hive, which was 5 bombs shorter. I can't read any of this. Oh, thank you. Thank you for zooming it in for me. Special variant of the series found at the Liberty Mall hive, which was firebombed shortly after discovered. Is that footage of a stair? Is that the stair with the eyes and the mouth and the nose? Is that the stair, or is that a goat? Because it could be a goat. Claws. It's been months in Liberians. We are still not exactly sure what this infected exactly is. Stair or claws? We don't know if this is just a one-off mutation, if this is a new variant of stair, or a whole new entire special infected class. Although we are leaning more to the idea that this infected is a mutated variant of a stair. We do not know for certain that this is the infected that wiped out most of the clearing unit. Claws from the body cam footage of Clara Bacal. Okay. So, what, its arms are... I can't tell what the arms are doing. But I think it's definitely a variant of a stair. So it has a giant head. This is the best view we have for this infected up close. Oh, good. They brighten up. Not real much. Our discovery of the hive, with careful consideration, we decided to firebomb this. Thank you! You will not become a habit because of the foliage everywhere in the New World. Wildfires are a serious risk. A serious risk of what? Everything is dead. Nature took over. Like, you might as well just destroy everything and rebuild because, one, black mold. I don't think you're going to be reusing many buildings. Officials are planning to resume Operation Extermination since our 5-month hiatus, revisiting areas that were thought to be clean and clearing out new cities such as City of Newburgh. When time we will tell if we run into another instance of the Stair Hive or another Claws-esque infected again. Alright, that is the rest of Season 1.